since we forgot. Okay, enough of that crap. Alright, we are into the new year at the Revolutionary Wrestling Podcast, and we thought it would be perfect to ring in the new year with a little bit of Wrestle Kingdom. Woo! What do you think, T?
I think it sounds like a great idea.
Now, we found out, okay, Wrestle Kingdom, Japan.
Yep.
We thought, okay, we got to review something from Japan. So I looked up something called Haku Vodka. It's distilled from 100% Japanese rice and bamboo charcoal filtration. Much the same process that Jack Daniels utilizes for its charcoal filtration. I'm actually quite curious how this one's going to go. I figured, when I looked it up, this is the only vodka that's distilled in Japan. So, I mean, before even getting into it, I guess you could already say it's a 5-star Japanese vodka.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves.
We'll just score it on regular vodka.
Fair enough.
But if it's the only one...
Yeah, you've cornered the market. Let's get into the booze.
Oh, so... See how it hits the nose, sir?
Hits the nose like a cheap vodka.
I did pay $24 for it, so...
But not bad, though. Not overbearing like a cheap vodka.
It's not boozy.
I mean, it smells better than a Barton, but not as good as a Gravy's. Pretty crisp. Pretty clean. You get a small burn on the lips, but fades pretty quick. No burn at all. Not boozy.
Yeah, this would be a good cocktail vodka.
Very dangerous to mix.
Oh, yeah.
Because you would get drunk very, very easily.
Yep. So, the Suntory Distillery is one of the two major whiskey distilleries in Japan, but I do appreciate the fact they're willing to experiment a little bit and reach out, and they were established in 1899, but they're reaching out with something new, and you know what? You can do a lot worse for vodka.
Oh, yeah.
So, in overall vodka...
I 3. It's not a bad cheap, but it's not a top shelf.
Yes, yeah, but
You're right
that's
in the
the
middle.
thing with vodka. You generally shouldn't have to spend a fortune on good vodka.
No, you shouldn't.
Because with spirits, the money is the time investment, and vodka is, while good, it's a manufacturing product. And so this is a good buy, and it's a good vodka, and I'd recommend it. But yeah, 3 stars. It's a great middle of the road. You're not going to break the bank vodka, and well done, Suntory. I'm going to say that. So now, unfortunately, we cannot say well done for some of the matches on the pre-show we saw.
No, I'm going to go through
Wrestle
this
Kingdom
pretty
14.
quickly. We missed the dark match. Oh, no. Okay.
Yeah, there's a lot of matches in Japan this weekend.
Bear with me. 8-man tag match. Hinare, Coughlin, Connors, and Fredericks defeated Hanama, Makabe, Uemura, and Tsuji. Yeah, 7-minute match. Nothing crazy. There was a bunch of chops to a camel clutch. That was the most memorable spot. Then it turned
Boston, was it a camel clutch or Boston Crab?
Yeah, excuse me, Boston.
And he got chopped a bunch of times.
That was kind of cool.
Yeah.
And then it turned into a cluster, and it ended abruptly. So
yeah.
I'm going to say, 1.5. Probably fair.
I'm going to agree.
Thank you. Second match. Yikes. This one was a little better. This one went all of 5.5 minutes.
I'm just glad I'm not the one reading.
Yeah, I'm trying not to butcher these too bad. Tenzin and Satoshi defeated Nagata and Nakanishi. This was better than the last one because it was not as big of a clusterfuck.
Was that the...
Yeah.
Yugi Nagata! Yeah, I marked out for that because he was in the video games back in the day. I couldn't help it. So,
yeah,
we got into that.
2-star match. Nothing crazy. Okay, now let's dive into the Jushin Thunder Liger. This is an 8-man tag match, all with managers, so almost a 10-man tag. Whew, okay, here we go. Sano, Otani, Takaiwa, and Ryusuke with Kobayashi versus Jushin Thunder Liger, Fujinami, of all people, surprisingly.
Yeah, of all the people, Fujinami shows up.
Great Sasuke, and Tiger Mask with El Samurai. Noted that all the guys came out to entrance packages with them beating the crap out of Liger and apparently honoring him. Somehow beating the crap out of him in their
Tony
entrance.
had a pretty good observation on this.
Yeah, if you've ever had a wrist lock with Liger, you were in this match.
Apparently, if you've had a stare down package with him or a extended 3-match rivalry, welcome to this match.
Yep, you were in it.
And El Samurai, I just have to say, this match couldn't have been the same without you.
No, it should not have been.
I mean, really.
This was.
You got yourself a very good page.
This didn't even go 9 minutes. Liger opens the card.
Liger did the job. This is his second to last match. He could have given him the W.
Yeah. Did he really need to eat the pin? I don't know.
Yeah, he does. This tonight was his second to last match. Tomorrow is his very last match. You could have given him the W here.
Yeah, it ended abruptly. He ate the pin, and then they even put like a cold pack on his head, like he was severely injured. I don't know. Not the best way to start the card. I'm hoping it improves from here. This is our first foray into Wrestle Kingdom. So
yeah, but hey, all that being said, hey, Liger, thank you much, sir, for all the memories.
Indeed.
What do you rate this match? I am getting the sweetness now.
Very small sweetness.
Subtle, very on the front, fades quick.
Yeah, very quickly. I really want to say more than this, but I can't because it was not great, too. Sorry.
I used to love watching Liger back in the day when he came to WCW to help the Cruiserweight division for a very short amount of time.
Yeah.
He exposed me to a type of wrestling that I didn't know existed. And after that, I was looking for Japanese tapes anywhere I could find them because of Jushin Thunder Liger.
That's true.
So I regret having to give this match 1.75.
Yeah. Yep.
So all that being said, we trudge forward to Wrestle Kingdom, folks. So, Zack Sabre Jr. with the victory. Actually, a pretty good match. I love the way he does arm manipulations.
Yeah, he's one of the two guys I really knew heading into this, the other being Sonata. But, yes, so many words here. Suzuki Gun, which
Sonata, a Japanese classical music professional wrestler.
Suzuki, Taichi, Zack Sabre Jr., and El Desperado defeat. Not even going to try there. Evil Sonata, Shingo, Tagaki, and Bushi. So this was another relatively quick match, under 10 minutes, and I was mostly just chomping at the bit to get Sonata and Sabre in there. And almost like clockwork, as soon as I said that, they were in the ring going at it. And I think they had the best back and forth of the match, hands down, in my opinion. I was excited to see both of them. I obviously was a TNA mark back, before. This was during the downslide, before it really got bad.
I've always liked...
And Sonata was there.
Yeah, he's like anybody TNA. Me, I've always been into Zack Sabre and just the way he does just those ridiculous arm cranks and the way he just... He brings an element of realism back to wrestling that's missing.
Yep.
So...
How do you rate it?
2.5. 2.5 stars.
I would have liked
the time they gave it, that's about as good as you could hope.
Yeah, I'm going to agree. 2.5 is fair because I would have rather just seen Sabre and Sonata go at it, and it would have been better. I don't know. I guess so far, my biggest take on my first live watching of Wrestle Kingdom, it feels a lot like WrestleMania, as in everybody has to make the show. We are getting so many multiple man matches, I can't wait for a one-on-one.
I do remember mentioning at one point, it was like, yeah, not everybody gets to make Broadway.
Mm-hmm. So, turns out they do.
Oh, boy. All right. And the winner of this match, the dangerous Hiroki Goto. He was able to take out Hideo.
Kenta.
There we go.
The Open Neverweight Champion film. My God.
Yes.
Come on.
So.
Yes. The team of Chaos, Hiroki Goto, Tomohiro Ishii, Toru Yano, and Yoshihashi defeat Bullet Club, Bad Luck Fail, Chase Owens, Kenta, and Yujiro Takahashi with Pierter, I think is how you pronounce that. Clearly she was the MVP of this match.
Yeah. She certainly did catch the eye. I'll put it that way.
Another under 10-minute match, 8 minutes.
Told a good story.
But actually, I'm going to take that back. I already forgot his name, but Bad Luck Fail. The big man in this match. I think...
He did okay.
I enjoyed him out of everybody.
Yeah, he did the most.
He had the most chemistry.
I just marked out for Goto. I'll be honest. Like, this is an event where you're going to do that.
Yeah. The guy at the beginning that wanted to start the match, pushes everybody back. No, I want to start. Turns around, sees the big guy, and then fails to do anything. That was kind of comical.
I liked him. I like the idea that he's always like a half step off.
That was kind of cool. I did. This was a much better flowing multi-man match, the best one we've seen so far. But I am ready to see some, less than 4 guys in the ring.
That would be nice.
It
would be nice.
Now, how would you rate this one, though? I'm gonna go 3, actually.
I'm gonna go 2.75.
Okay.
Because I'm trying to figure out if it was really a 3-star match or I'm just marking out for Goto.
There is that.
So, all that being said, also, Haku Vodka, you make a fine cocktail.
Yeah. You pour this over ice and it's like drinking water. This is a dangerous, dangerous vodka.
Why not just drink water then, Tony G?
Well, I'm not a fucking Dr. Phil. Why don't you tell me?
And the winners of this match and new IWGP Tag Team Champions.
Brizango.
Pretty close. I was going to say Dave Finlay and Juicy Robinson. So
they beat the Usos to win the titles. Sorry. It was actually Tangaloa and Tamatonga of the Bullet Club.
When I saw that, I was like, wait a minute. Boy, these guys are really imitating the Usos look.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm calling it like I see it.
And I learned everybody in the Bullet Club, if they're a tag team, does the Magic Killer. Who knew?
But wait, it's got to be like Little Fuzz. You're not allowed to do that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Little Fuzzies.
Yeah,
Little Fuzzies.
Yeah. Too sweet.
Too sweet.
There we go. Yeah.
So, all right. Juicy, Finlay, from one champion to another, I congratulate you on your new reign. I have just recently taken a reign as champion. So, to you, gentlemen, I tell Tony, raise your glass for the new champions.
They even get a trophy.
Yes. So, all that being said, Tony, what do you rate this?
I thought this was the best match we've seen so far. 3.25.
3.25. Damn, I'm going to give it 3.
That's probably fair. I'm grading on a curve, and it's getting better as we go.
The show is getting better as we go. And, from new champ to new champ, I can appreciate. So, didn't get your predictions in time for day 1, Tony. Maybe day 2.
Maybe we can predict for day 2, but we did this a bit on a whim.
And, it's kind of hard to predict a match when there's 27 people per team.
Well, we don't even have the final card yet for tomorrow night because the Intercontinental Champion will face the World Champion.
TLC WrestleMania. Oh, no, wait. You mean there's actual rhyme to its reason?
There is. The Intercontinental Champ will face the World Champ. It'll be a whole thing, so we'll see how that sorts out. And
so what you're saying is there's going to be an undisputed champion almost as grand as the RWP champion.
Almost.
Alrighty, well, all that being said, I'm looking forward to the rest of the show. And the winner of this match and new-ish United States champion,
the man that didn't lose it to begin with,
Jon Moxley. Now, John, champion to champion, I understand what it's like to be unjustly and unduly robbed of your championship.
As do I.
Only to graciously and victoriously and virtuously gain it back.
Like I'm going to do.
No, we're talking about reality, not fiction. So,
yeah, exactly.
All that being said, pretty decent match, but like you said during the match, they didn't seem to have a real...
No, the chemistry wasn't there. There were some spots that they had a good vision, but it didn't quite play out in the ring like they'd anticipated. I don't know, there was a spot, like, the funny thing for me was when Mox takes a chair throw right to the face, cold, and then he protects it, trash can aluminum. I don't know, that was weird. Then the spot where he was bashing Mox's head against the chair, and it was clearly not anywhere close. And I don't know, there's a couple spots where both guys just were a step off and missed a cue, and I don't know. It was the first match, we got some replays. It was definitely not a traditional death match. It was submission or 10 count. And in this case, Mox hits the double arm DDT, whatever the fuck we're calling it now, through 2 tables, because it takes 2 in Japan. Gets the 10 count, regains the title.
Well, Raul Duke, what do you give this match? Little Fear and Loathing reference for you.
I was going to say, it's hard to rate this one because we know what Mox does for death matches, lights out matches in AEW, and it's a completely different animal. This was a more traditionalish hardcore type match, not exactly a death match, maybe by rule alone, but like I said, the chemistry wasn't there, and they both seemed to have to step off, so I'm going to say 2.75.
I was going to give it 3, and yeah, I'm going to say 3. It's Moxley. Come on, it's Moxley.
Yeah.
So, all that being said, we have a regaining of a championship. I can certainly empathize, John. I have been unjustly and unduly robbed of my championship in the past and had to sit on the shoulder of a poser to the crown only for it to be rectified.
This is your longest title reign yet.
And it will go on for quite some time, sir. This
you could lose it tomorrow. We are going to predict tomorrow night.
We will see what happens. Folks, this belt's not going nowhere. Don't worry about it. So, all that being said, we are moving forward with Wrestle Kingdom 13 and a half.
That's fair.
And the winner of this match and new Junior Heavyweight Champion, Takahashi. Now, Tony, that was one hell of a match we just watched. Ospreay knows how to bring the pain. I can't remember the last match I saw Ospreay on a big stage where I thought, yeah, that sucked. The one tiny botch he had in this match, he saved it and made it actually something that contributed to the match. This is a tough one. What's your thoughts, sir?
Yeah, there was a clear chemistry between both guys. They started out doing some really good, easygoing basic stuff. They started to hit new gears. Then there was the combination, diving over the top, into the German, flips, jumps, gets thrown back into the ring. Ospreay bounced off the ropes again, back over the ropes. That's when it hit that gear. That's when they started really firing on all cylinders, and it never really stopped from that point.
Yeah.
It kept the momentum from there. And they both just kept hitting big move after big move after big move. It could have ended several times, and nobody would have cared who won. But like you said, new champion. Ospreay drops the belt. He's been for like a year and a half, I think they said.
I forget how long it's been, but yeah, he's held it for a good long while. He's been associated with that championship for this new era. So, Takahashi, well done, sir. Tony, what do you give this match?
I'm trying to be conservative here, but that was a damn fine match. I am going to give that 4 1/4.
I was going to say 4 stars. I'm sticking with 4. That was a great match, but it's 4 stars.
I gave it the extra quarter because I thought it was going to end about 3 minutes before it did. And the surprising finish, it came out of nowhere, but it still surprised me even after all the false finishes.
Yeah.
It gripped me, and I thought it was
like
really
I was
good.
sitting there like this, and it takes a jaded wrestling fan like me a lot to go like during a match, and it had me on the edge of my seat for quite a bit. And Takahashi, Ospreay, I believe they also competed in that Fatal 4-Way that I told you about that I just raved about, which I believe that's from Wrestle Kingdom 12, maybe 13. We'll have to go back. But anyways, let us know in the comments section. All that being said, Takahashi, champion to champion. Congratulations, sir. Tony G, Raul Duke, is there any gonzo journalism you'd like to add to this particular...
Nope, we'll see how it goes on night 2, I guess, for these guys.
And the winner of this match!
Is this not a reasonable place to park?
No, I'm sorry, Mr. Duke, it's not. So anyways, the winner of this match is the new IWGP Intercontinental Champion, Tetsu Naito.
Another title change. Holy shit.
Yeah. God, you don't think it's Ibushi's night, do you? We will see what happens. But yeah, this has been one hell of a card so far. This has been actually a really good match. What do you give this, champ?
Man, this card's really snowballed. It started with just a mix of just so many people balled together. And then they just kind of took that ball and then rolled it down the hill, and it just got bigger and bigger and bigger. Title change after title change. Another great match. This one didn't quite captivate me like the last one. Still a great match.
It's a tough match.
This is there you have it. It's a tough match to follow, and it was a lot more methodical. It wasn't hit that gear and stay in that gear.
I did like their ending segment where they kept countering into each other's finish, and then Naito just hits the last one, and we've got a new champion.
Yeah,
what do you give it, sir?
I'm going to say 3.75.
I'm going to say 3.5. It was a good match, but I feel like...
I gave it the extra quarter because when I thought it was going to end, it didn't.
I feel like Naito might be saving a little bit for his potential opponent of either Ibushi or Okada. Either one of them going to be an incredible match.
Yep.
So,
indeed.
We move forward, sir. And the winner of this match, and still IWGP World Heavyweight Champion, the Rainmaker, Okada. Now, folks at home, I don't know if you noticed this. The sun's come up. This is the level of dedication we have for you.
Which can only mean night 1 of Wrestle Kingdom has come to a close.
It has, in fact. So, Tony, it was a heck of an event. But what do you give this last match here?
Oh, man. Clearly the longest match of the night. They gave Ibushi and Okada plenty of time to work here. They had a very methodical pace for about 3/4 of the match. Then the other quarter of it was just them doing what they do best. Which makes it hard for me to rate. It's a fantastic damn match. And I'm trying to judge it fairly because we watched for so long and it's so early, and it's now 8 in the morning. And as you can see, it's light out. I'm trying to judge it fairly. I want to not rate it 4 stars, but they told such a good story. I will give it 4 stars.
I agree. It was a great 4-star match. Nobody kicks out of the lariat.
I think that's what pushed it over the edge for me. Was I had it at 3.75. It wasn't quite at 4 for me, and then it took 4 or 5, multiple, and he finally finished it. 1, 2, 3, only retention of the night.
Yep, yeah, only title retention. We'll see if that is the case tomorrow. Tony, do you want to do a rundown of the card tonight, or you want to do that maybe?
Well, let's take a look at it. I've got it right here.
Okay, all right, we can do our quick for night 2. All right, give it to me straight, Doc.
All right.
So this will be RWP. Your last chance
Heading
to
into the
win
Rumble.
the title before the Royal Rumble, Tony. So choose well. Choose well.
Okay. First up, I assume this is the actual order, but Jushin Thunder Liger and Naoki Sano versus Hiromu Takahashi and Ryu Lee. I have Jushin Thunder Liger with the pin to win in his final match.
I got Jushin Thunder Liger going out on his back. The way the legends go.
Okay. I agree, but I think the way he ate the pin tonight goes the other way. 3. Yep. Because there's only one pre-show match. We probably won't be watching that. I'm sorry. Bullet Club, Ishimori, and El Phantasmo versus Rapapongi at 3K. Yep. Okay. Sorry, folks. Yo and Show. That is the team name. This is for the IWGP Junior Tag Team Championships.
At Junior Heavyweight Tag Team. I'm going to go with Bullet Club on this one.
I'm going to go with the champions to retain since we saw so many title changes tonight.
True.
So we're already. Ooh, all right. Zack Sabre versus Sonata. This is what I'm looking forward to. We got a little sample of it tonight. We're going to get the whole thing tomorrow. Who you got here?
Zack Sabre.
He got the win tonight. I'm going with Sonata. We are split down the middle so far.
Oh,
all right.
This is going to be a good event.
Woo! Jon Moxley defending his newly won U.S. title versus Juice Robinson.
Against the juicy Juice Robinson.
Go ahead, champ.
You can reference a video of mine, check down, called Jon Moxley's Success. I'm going to go with Jon Moxley.
Yeah, you said something earlier about how this would be an easy way to get the belt back off of him before he goes to AEW again. But I think they're patching their relationship up. I got Mox to retain as well.
First agreement.
Yep.
Watch that be the one where Juice Robinson wins.
Yeah. Kenta defending his never openweight championship against Hiroki Goto.
I got the dangerous Hiroki Goto.
I am going to go with Kenta.
Hideo Kenta?
Yep.
Yeah,
Indeed. Whew. Okay. Kota Ibushi and Jay White in the match of the runner-ups, if you will.
I got Ibushi.
Yeah, I got Ibushi as well.
Yeah, there's just no way.
Yeah, no, he's not even losing 2 in a
Right.
row. No chance. This is a big one. Tanahashi versus Chris Jericho. And, yep, the stipulation is if Tanahashi wins, he will receive a match for Jericho's AEW World Championship. This kind of signifies that door being opened, AEW New Japan. What do you think?
Well, from one Le Champion to another Le Champion, I think Jericho is going to defend his belt proper, and he's going to right down the middle, completely fair and square, no outside assistance whatsoever from his inner circle. Gonna walk away with the W on this, 100% on his own. Champion.
I think we will see a Jericho versus a New Japan star in the future on AEW television. I don't think it'll be because of this. Jericho to obviously win. Has to be.
The champion.
The champion.
He's got his own champagne now. Well, California champagne.
And last, but certainly not least, this is going to be a novel. We know that this is going to go the distance. This is going to be an epic. Okada will defend the IWGP Heavyweight Championship versus. Go ahead, Naito. I'm going to screw this up.
Tetsuya Naito.
Thank you. It's late. With his IWGP Intercontinental title. Both titles on the line. One winner. Double champion. I think this is easy to pick. I got Okada.
Yeah, same here.
Yeah,
I was about to say, it's going to be Okada.
After that, it's got to be. It just has to be.
Yeah, I mean, that guy's had a banner a couple of years.
Yeah, he's kind of on top of the world, you know.
In his area of the world, yes, he's on top
hands
of the world.
down.
So, champions, my hat's off. Yeah, I quit drinking a couple hours ago. Whew. But I suppose it'll get you to sleep now. We are going to get a couple hours of sleep, and we will report back to you. I mean, we're exhausted. I can only about imagine the talent.
Yeah.
We're exhausted watching it.
Yeah, they got to go back.
I don't know how Ibushi and Okada are going to do it.
I don't either. This has got to be rough for them. Ugh.
Now, granted, most wrestlers on a regular schedule are like, yeah, that's every day. We have to have these amazing matches, and then
they got to do it back to back, and
sometimes 2 a day.
Yeah, we're going to try to get back and watch Night 2 as it happens. We will see how that goes, but we have our picks in.
I know. We're going to do what we can. Now, believe it or not, 2 of us do have lives, so we'll see if that interferes with it or not. But, all that being said, Wrestle Kingdom 14 Night 1 was amazing.
It was pretty damn good. It started slow, finished amazing.
Yeah, that's the best way of describing it. Let's see what Night 2 looks like. And Tony, it's been an interesting evening. Been quite the journey. And we're going to see what happens Night 2, folks. Catch you then.